my god. Hello, testing. There we go. Hey, what up, nerds? Technical difficulties, as per usual. How's it going, nerds? Selene is still sick, so she's hiding. But we're gonna do some game dev.
Is my mic?
Your mic is on. Do you want me to turn it off?
No, that's fine. I'm gonna try not to speak.
Okay. I can easily mute it if you.
Oh, that's okay.
Alright. Well, let's get to it. Selena's drawing some cards today. So I got my Stream Deck back so I can do this. I can just click things on my Stream Deck and they work. Revolutionary. We've been doing some work on our upgrade cards, which is quite fun. Because we haven't touched upgrades in a long time. In months and months and months. So
yeah, I mean,
it's really exciting.
You did all that stuff around it, like level up.
Yeah, the capsules and yeah.
Cards.
Yeah. Exciting. Well, in hello. 50% of streamers gone. Yeah.
I'm here. I just still pretty sick, and I'm gonna keep the talking to minimum because it's gonna make me cough.
Yeah. You can type in chat if you want. Sickness in the body. What does that mean? How's it going, Lelin? Yeah, and I've also changed. I couldn't tell you what I've changed. It's been a while, right? How many streams did we miss? 2? I feel like it's been a month, to be honest, in terms of all the things that have changed with the game. Just something me and my dad says when we are sick. We say it in English, of course, because that makes sense. So you can see already these cards have a new look to them. If I can get some higher rarity ones, it gets more exciting. Oh my god, I didn't get water. I'll be right back. Thank you, Lullen.
Ah.
Water keeps the sickness outside of the body. Yeah. If I can get higher rarity ones. I actually want to try to debug a debug tool for getting all the rarities. Do a manual. If I go over here and I get set up upgrades and I change this, I level up again. Old Rod, hello.
Thank you so much, Old Rod.
How's it going? Good afternoon. Thank you so much for the sub. 19 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I know we're... There we go. So you can see the new look for the cards. They have some animations to them now. They did like idle bob up and down, which makes them look way better. We changed the colors a little bit, and we made the halftone texture. Hey, Dan. How's it going? We made the halftone texture be shader-based instead of a texture, like a sprite, so that we can scroll it and do fun things with it. So when it's a legendary card, it actually moves the background of said card. Then you also get a little moving title. No poop emoji. I'm good. How are you two? Well, Selena's sick, unfortunately. I'm doing okay for now. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well.
on the way back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope so.
Getting better. Getting better. Yeah, it's just a layering of a lot of effects. So you have the moving background, you have the color change. Also, these action lines change as you progress in rarity. You notice there's like a sheen that goes by the cards every once in a while. Another shader, like a little glint that scrolls through. And then the legendary card also has some particles coming out of it. Add a little bit of pizzazz. So yeah, big level up on the visuals for the upgrades. I'm really happy with where it is now. And on Selene's screen there, you can see she's working on one of the art pieces for one of the legendary cards. Because our next goal, like our next milestone, is going to be making a trailer for the game. So we're trying to tackle all the placeholder visual bits that we have in the game, at least enough of it that we could show in the trailer.
Oh, I forgot that triggered it.
Selene's still sick. Yeah, how's it going, Steph? Welcome in. She's feeling better, but she still has a cough, and yeah, still not 100%.
Thank you.
Very happy with the cards, and one of them in here is actually new. I've added she's gonna type it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be saying that today. I'm sorry.
I cast Curing Fart. Oh my god. Okay. How's it going, Ben? Yeah, I added what I'm calling medirangs. It's easier to read than to say. Medirangs. Which is just this boomerang that goes around the player and applies the cure to any zombie that's near it. I think it still needs a bit more work to be useful, like actually feel really satisfying to use. Like maybe it needs to apply more cure or something, but it's already quite fun.
Opa.
It's already quite fun to unlock. And I added a bunch of upgrades to support it. This is like the very base, the base power level for it. It's like every 8 seconds or something, it throws one out. Mills, hello, how's it going? Hope the better half gets well soon. Cards are looking good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, she's getting better. She's getting better.
I'll be feeling much better in a few.
I don't know how much of that you guys can hear, but another thing we added, which is also quite fun, again in this. Oh yeah, the zombie cards also got a refresh. just fun visual stuff all around. These ones still need a bit more love. I need to do some adjustments. But another thing I've added, in the spirit of adding things that might look cool on the trailer, I've added what I'm calling orbital torrents. You're like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about this. Wait. I'm gonna up the sound for it. So that's new. Get a waterfall of cure straight from the atmosphere. Actually really cool. Thank you. And again, all these things are upgradable. So I could say that I want it to move faster towards zombies. So I could do, what did I add? One called Guidance Matrix. That increases the speed. It's very strong, but it's a legendary, so maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's really satisfying when you get it on like a special zombie and it lands the entire thing. It's so satisfying because it applies so much cure. Good stuff. There's another one which is called Twin Torrent. Again, it's a legendary, but it means you just get 2. Probably going to be the maximum amount. Enjoy doing stuff. And then another fun upgrade for it, it's called Lock On, and it gives the orbital torrent more speed, and it makes it so it prioritizes special zombies always. By default, it doesn't do that, but if I was to spawn, I wonder if I need to make them not stack like that. But if a couple more spawn, they should all go for the special zomb. Yeah, there you go. And then it just applies Giga Cure on them. It's fun.
I uploaded personal shield things for you to try a bit of feathering right now.
Make it like Cool. Great. Geek and Gale, hello.
Hello,
The weird nerd of the 2 nerdy nerds said. No, I'm pretty sure you said Selene was weird. I let her know earlier.
yeah.
No need to change your story.
So
I also added some upgrades for the meta ranks, like There's one called Moonshot that gives the boomerang a chance to immediately rethrow when it comes back. What else did I do? I forget the names of the upgrades. I need to fix this somehow on my debug tool here, because like I can only search for the upgrade name, like the player facing name, but it's like I don't remember what I called it. There's hundreds of them, so I need to figure that out. But yeah, there's one. It's called, is it Glide? That makes the boomerang rotate for a longer time. So if you keep landing, getting more upgrades for the boomerang, you might end up with like a full orbit of boomerangs. And I think that could be really fun. And you won't get it every run, you know, because the upgrade pool is quite big, but when you do get that run where you're getting all the boomerang upgrades and you get this crazy whirlwind of boomerangs, hopefully that feels really good. That's the idea anyway. Another thing I did, which you may see on screen right now, is when zombies have a chest, like when they're carrying a chest that they can drop when you cure them, they get an outline now. This one is quite faint because it only has a common chest, but you can now visibly see that they have a reward if you cure them.
Is it a little bit too small? Or it could just...
Maybe.
It's not full screen.
Yeah, it's not full screen. Also, it's a common chest, so I didn't want to put...
Yeah, I'm just saying,
with
the chaos, you might not even
that's fair.
see it like at all.
That's fair, that's fair. But yeah, if I cure them, they drop the chest. And you knew that they were going to drop the chest because of the outline. But yeah, we definitely can tweak the outline. There are more changes than that, though, because if I were to give myself a new special, they come in with a like saturated blue outline, which matches our rare color color coding. As you see there, that chest was blue, right? So now, if that happens, if you get them, now they actually drop a rare chest, which has a guaranteed minimum rare upgrade. So as you progress into a run, the special zombies themselves will drop better rewards for you, which should feel rewarding. Like making it further into a run should feel more rewarding because you get access to guaranteed higher rarity upgrades. Actually, I said one nerd and one weird nerd. Yeah, exactly. Selene is the weird one, yeah? You're the one that attempted to apply it to Selene, not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stop it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The outline's a nice touch. That was one thing I was never sure which special would drop or not in the chaos. Yeah.
I just have one question about what color you picked the action lines and the utility and the applicator. Can you just show? I just wanna eyeball it so that I can...
Yeah.
Wait,
I can take some screenshots and put it in there.
It's so I can export the template.
Yeah, just 1 second. And if I get another mutation, see now they come in with a yellow outline, which is super pronounced. But you may also notice that they have a lot of cure resistance. Like their cure bar is quite big. Okay, the orbital torrents took care of that. But yeah, not only do they have better rewards, they get more cure resistance, and they are faster. So it also scales up the difficulty a little bit. But you know, I was gonna say it gives you a guaranteed legendary. Maybe do I have all the legendaries? No. Okay, it's broken. That's really cool. That's really cool. It was supposed to give you a legendary, but it didn't. So yeah, I've done a lot of little I've done a lot of little changes that hopefully makes it that getting further into a run is more satisfying. Like you're seeing more things, you're seeing different things. That was my hope. I can't be 100% sure if I succeeded with that, but I think it's better. Yeah, so I went with this, which is basically the color that you had for the halftone, but slightly darkened. That's what I went with.
Yeah, I just want to like.
I'll put some screenshots on the Miro just for posterity. Put them in here and you can put them wherever you want. And then the utils. Now, probably for the biggest change I've done on the game, which somehow is simultaneously the least impressive, visually, anyway. I'm gonna do my test again, just to make sure I'm not lying. I'm gonna go over to a little bit of code here. And I'm just gonna say return. Come on. Okay. Captain Krabs, hello, hello. Fun fact, it can literally rain diamonds. On Jupiter and Saturn, the atmospheric pressure there is so intense it crushes carbon into solid chunks that just fall from the sky. Oh my god. Enjoy building a rocket, whatever that means. Is that Kerbal? What is that? Enjoy. How's it going, Captain? Okay, so I'm going to run the game. I'm going to look at the debugger, at the monitor, where we have the total draw calls for the game right here. So at the moment, it's at 275. Not a lot going on, but you know, we have a bunch of meshes on the scene rendering. Now I'm going to make myself invulnerable, and I'm going to spawn. Actually, I'll turn on the FPS counter as well. So right now we're at 140 FPS. but I'm going to spawn the maximum amount of zombies right now, which is 128. Starts to dip. There's some freezes. I'm now at 60 FPS. 58, 60. And that's at the max zombie count of 128. Frames drop to 60. Now, I guess I don't have to... I do. I do have to restart the game. Now, if I turn on the change I made... I forgot to look at the draw calls. But yeah, we were at 60 FPS. And I'm going to say invulnerable. Okay. Let's go back there. Turn on the FPS. So again, we're at 140. Great. Which is the max, I guess. 140 is my monitor's refresh rate, so I don't know if it has something to do with that. But if I now spawn 128 again, we are now at 90 FPS, 100 FPS, 110, 100, 90, average 100, I would say. So with this change, at max zombie capacity, we went from an average of 60 FPS, on my machine anyway, to an average of 100 FPS. Which is pretty cool. I want my cut of the diamonds. Oh, I see. Was the building a rocket just a joke? I get it. I thought you were hopping on Kerbal Space Program or something. So yeah, pretty big. I mean, the game looks the same, hopefully. Let me know if it doesn't look the same. But we have 40 more average FPS. That's pretty cool. I do try to make the fun facts somewhat entertaining. They're always entertaining. Also, it's absolutely insane. We know that for a fact. That it rains diamonds. Sounds like more of a theory. Or is it mathematically accurate? Math. Get mathed. That's pretty crazy. The way that I did this, getting the FPS up, was by turning all the zombies, the basic zombies anyway. The specials aren't doing this. True player.
9 months. How are you guys?
Thank you so much, True Player. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you for the 9 months. That's crazy. I'm doing quite well. Selene, unfortunately, is still a bit sick, but she's getting better. She's drawing some cards.
Yes. Thank you. I hope so too.
Yeah, I changed all the normal zombies to be rendered using a multi-mesh instance, whereas before they all had their own crazy rendering animation situation. Now they're all being rendered with a multi-mesh, which is a big difference. I had to... Well, I was going to say I had to write a shader. I didn't write the shader. I prompted ChatGPT to write the shader. But because the zombie animation had a bunch of shader effects like hit flashes and outlines and whatnot, I had to get a shader that did all of that for the multi-mesh. It took me a few hours, but I got there. Captain Coder, hello, hello, hello. How's it going? Happy Monday. Use ChatGPT? I did. And Claude. All of them at the same time. How's it going, Cap? Happy Monday. I can very confidently say that if it wasn't for large language models, the game would be worse today. I can say that because it's just true. I knew what multi-mesh instances were, but I just couldn't really wrap my brain around it. And AI is so good at just taking random questions and simplifying it for my tiny brain that it was just such a huge help. And now I understand it better. I get how it works. I learned a bit about shaders as well, which is really cool. And yeah, here we are. Still some kinks to figure out. Like, I don't know if you can see on stream, there's like some jagged... Wait, let me full screen it. There's like some jagged edges to the zombies. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to fix that because that's caused by the fact that the mesh transparency is either 100% opaque or 100% transparent. There's no halfway. So yeah, that's why it looks jagged like that. Maybe that could be fixed with post-processing and like anti-aliasing after the fact. I don't know enough about that stuff yet. You know, show or not show. There is no alpha. Exactly. That's right. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper to render if you're not handling transparency, because like, sorry, Maka just meowed really loud.
She like protested though. That was a like, can you guys shut up?
Maybe she was sound asleep. Yeah, handling transparency is a whole other like rendering pass. So getting rid of it really helps with getting the FPS up. But then you get little quirks like this, which, like, if I pause the game, sure, it looks not so great. But if you're playing the game, you don't really see it. So I think I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah. But yeah, this thing, it took me a whole day, I think. I think this was like my entire Sunday was trying to get this to work. I have this tool that I made, like an editor tool, sprite sheet generator, where I take the animations from the zombies and then I generate animation, and it grabs frames from my in-engine animation and lays them out in frames. And then I take this and save it as a texture so I have a sprite sheet. Pretty insane. I don't know how many times I've crashed Godot over the weekend, but hey, it works. You know, a YouTuber, Unreal Dev, Gorka Games. He made a free AI tool that connects to Godot and all other engines. It helps you make your game, but you can make it so it teaches you and you still work on your game. But not the AI, it just helps you. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, when I code with AI, I use Cursor. So that works perfectly fine with Godot. I've not felt the need to look for additional tools. My secret is to just use ASCII for everything. Keeps things simple. Yeah, you don't really have to... Do you have to worry about transparency with your ASCII rendering? I mean, you could do like the dithering characters, right? It's not really transparency, maybe. It works, ship it. Yeah, if it works, it works. But yeah, this generates this, right? So this here, it took these individual frames and then converted them to a single texture like sprite sheet. And then all of this gets fed to the multi-mesh. And then I'm animating with a shader, like over time, I'm going through each frame with a shader. Yeah, I mean, this now makes sense in my head, which is crazy to me, because a week ago I would have told you, no, there's no way I can do that. But I just chatted with ChatGPT until it was working, which is pretty cool. What do you use for code? Most of the time I use just Godot's built-in code editor. I just use this. If I'm doing like weird maths, I jump over to Cursor and get some AI help. By the way, at least you're streaming today, because Hilfert Games decided not to give any update on his stream at all today. Man, I bet he's busy, huh? He must be going crazy. There's a weird thing I do for lack of color, but no alpha values. Lack of color. Right. Is it... What am I trying to say? Do you pick the color of every quote-unquote pixel on the screen? Is that how the rendering works? Like you pick a character for every character pixel? I think I have a video. Maybe not. Thought I saved the video of your game just because it was so ridiculous. I just have a tendency of saving clips from random games that just look awesome, and I saved it somewhere for inspiration. I'm gonna try and pull it up. Can't find it. Every character has a foreground and background color, and the combination makes the cell. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, I was watching Jern play. No screenshots. Tusk. Oh. Oh. To the lower. There we go. There are screenshots. No idea why it doesn't show there. Huh. Well, when you upgrade screenshots, you then have to turn them on in the page design. Or do you see screenshots and I don't? I can't believe you did all this. You are insane. This is so cool. This is insane. Oh, interesting that you default CRT to off. That makes sense. For anyone that hasn't seen this before, Captain Coder has built an entire game using text only, essentially. Ridiculous. 100 years since the great hero slew the red dragon, ending its reign of terror over the realm. You are a hero, or at least you'd like to be. Fame, glory, and mountains of gold await. What is your name? Opa. Strong and fast and dumb. Loincloth. Music and SFX are actually composed on Sound Blaster 2.0. 2.0? Hold on, sorry, I was playing double music there.
Disgusting.
You start in town. Journal. Talk to Seth Abel at the inn. Talk with Abdul at the blacksmith. Talk with Targon at the training pit. Not enough gold. Get wrecked. Oh, I have a sharp stick, so we can go fight. I have a sharp stick and a loincloth. What more could I need? Oh my god. I just can't believe this is all text. So this is what you mean. You have the background here, which is black. And then you have a foreground, which is like dithered green. And that's how you create these, like, I don't know, like depth effects. Sharp stick, loincloth, and determination. Recommend begging to get a quick start. Well, I'm in there. Oh my god, I got shanked. Oh, interesting. It says it's preparing an ability so you can see what they're doing and react. Can I see their health? Oh, I can. Wait, is this my health or their health? I think it's their health. Oh my god. I used my gore to restore HP. I might not make it. Nice. Exactly. The third character gives a lot of options for colors, right? It gives you the in-betweens. Game only uses 16, but then you have all the in-betweens using the foreground, background. Gives you a darker color. Very cool. Very cool. Insane, Cap. Absolutely insane. I definitely need to explore this more. I actually have it bookmarked already. Just haven't gotten around to it. Very cool. Very cool stuff. Need to give it a proper playthrough. I actually, I have no idea the scope of the game, like how much quote-unquote content is in it. But it gives off this impression that there's a lot in the game. That could be wrong, but from the settings menu and the boot up screen and like the village and the different places you can go in the village, it just feels like you're about to go on a 6-hour adventure. It's too cool. It's too cool. Most people report about 2 hours to complete. That is amazing for a jam game. That is incredible. It feels to me that you are probably really inspired making this. I have to assume that you are having a lot of fun because that's kind of what it projects. I'm sure there was some headaches, but it gives out this impression that you were really enjoying it. Also, we got front page on Newgrounds. Yeah, you mentioned. That is so cool. Super fun to make, yeah. Yeah, some games just give off that feeling that you were just in the zone. Like something clicked and you were just jamming, literally and figuratively, which is really cool. Right. Let me get that card art in that Selene just made for us. Oh. Hello, Godowski. So we have this thing. And, okay, I'll just need to test it. I don't actually know how this is gonna work out. Where do I store? Here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do some folders here. Like a legendary folder. Let's pull that in. He was mostly writing dialogue. I was thinking most people would dislike that, but we have received good feedback. Yeah, I mean it's not my kind of game at all. Like dungeon crawlers in general, I don't think I've ever played a classic dungeon crawler. So I don't know, like I don't have a baseline. But because it just feels so different, so unique when you try it out. I think you kind of, like when I first saw it, because I had no expectations, that having a lot of text didn't feel out of place. I don't know if it is out of place, but hey, Cash. Ew. Did I hear Godot? Everyone knows how bloated it is. You should use Unreal Engine. It has the best performance. Yeah. Very true and accurate. It only took me, I don't know, 6 hours to download Unreal Engine that one time. Uninstalled pretty quick, though. That was super quick. Okay. Y. Upgrades. Upgrade art. Legendary. Right. Now we have 2. So I'm going to make another folder. Call it Shield. And then we're going to pull in our right here.
He's making caption.
I am. I think that it starts with the BIOS, helps set the expectation about what the game is going to be. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. You get that textured venture vibe immediately. I started to use Unreal Engine last week. It's almost done booting up. Sounds like a skill issue. Yeah. It's a wallet issue. I should just buy better internet. You're sick of bloat. I hear Adventures in Lua is pretty good engine. You can run it in your browser. Oh my goodness. Frozair, hello. How's it going?
Welcome.
Hope you had a great stream. What were you up to? Feel free to share if you'd like. Okay, where am I? There's a lot of nodes. This simple card. A lot of nodes. Okay, so right now... Oh, this is going to be a problem.
I think
or maybe
that's
not.
the right size.
Yes, but could you export the placeholder art in the right size? You feel me? Like, because I only had the placeholder art, which wasn't this size, I had to adjust it so it looks okay. But if I'm switching to the new sizing, I don't have the placeholder art in the right sizing. Like with the dock and the clipboard.
Oh.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Hey, hope y'all are having a good stream. I have to raid and dip. No worries. Hope you had a fun one. We'll catch you later. Low-key a skill issue. I downloaded Unreal Engine in 1 second. Well, you're just better than me. What can I say? Yeah, I actually never properly tried Unreal Engine. I downloaded it. I downloaded Unreal Engine for Fortnite, or whatever it's called. And I tried following a tutorial and failed miserably. And then I uninstalled it. That was my experience with Unreal Engine. Unfortunately. It was a lot. It was very scary. Okay, so first thing we need is we need this thing. Which may or may not be a problem now that I think about it. If I was to paste this here, and then I delete all this, and then I do this, that changed the color, didn't it? No, it didn't. I'm tripping. Visibility, clip only. Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Go back. I could use a polygon 2D perhaps. So I set up a polygon. Oh. Set up a polygon on the card like this. No color to it. And then clip children. Where'd it go? What? What? No. What's going wrong here? I'm trying to clip the art so it doesn't go off of the card. What I'm trying to do here. I've set up the polygon and I can clip it. But now I'm getting a black background. That I don't get. Why? Why would I be getting a black background? That makes no sense to me.
Have you tried turning?
I can do this. That works.
Is it some sort of setting with alpha channels?
I don't know.
Things and stuff.
When I set it to clip only. Still dead GS. How's it going? Hello. We're doing pretty good. If you pick not black in the color picker, it'll not be black. No, that's not true. Unfortunately. I mean, I can do this. This works. But as soon as I set it to clip...
I'm here. I'm just pretty sick still, so I'm drawing in silence in the background.
What?
Thank you.
something to do with the viewport rendering. Something to do with the viewport rendering. It can't render a transparent... What? That looks fine. That has transparency.
Send some cough syrup and pills to help you out. Appreciate it. I do got plenty of cough syrup over here.
We're stocked up on both. Damn. I don't really know why this is doing that. But that messes with my plans a bit.
You never know when you need it. Yeah. And then when you're sick, it's like you're sick, so you can't go get it.
That messes with my plans. How do I do this then? How do I clip the art?
I mean, my question still stands on... Oh, never mind. I could just give you an image cropped.
I guess. But that sucks.
It's weird that you can't.
Why is the rum always gone?
Thank you for the hydrate.
Cheers. I've not seen this happen before, but because I'm using viewports here to do some weird shenanigans.
My back!
Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my problem. Why am I using viewports? Did I go insane?
Said you had.
Maybe I'm going insane and there's no reason for me to be doing that. I did viewports because I'm using this shader to make the cards have this like 3D effect. So if I run this and I move my mouse, you can see there's this 3D effect on the card. It turns to face the mouse a little bit. Now, I put that on a viewport. Did I need to do that? Says it fakes 3D camera perspective on canvas items. On canvas items. I mean, a control is a canvas item. So I guess I could try to do it on that. Because maybe I just didn't need to do the whole viewport thing. I don't. You know.
Yeah.
Like if I put this like that. And then I take this material, copy that, paste that, And then for test purposes, I go like this. And I run it. Did I go insane? Oh. Roll. Did I go insane putting all these things in a sub viewport? What? Excuse me? Ah.
Books. Why is the personal shield a concoction?
There's reasons. I'm sure.
He's not saying what it is. Curious.
Let's try this again. Man, I did not expect this to be a problem. That is really annoying. Very, very annoying. I thought it was just whatever. Okay. How about now? The art isn't moving. I think that's why I put it on a viewport, was because it wasn't doing what I wanted. I could try finding this shader again, see if it had some instructions. So we can go to Godot shaders and look for fake 3D. Can I look for the creator? Nope. How am I going to find that shader now? I'm never going to find where I got it from. God dang it. What if I just Google that? Oh. Oh, it was on my screen. This shader works out of the box with nodes sprite and texture rect, as long as the rect size equals the size of the texture. Sprite and texture rect. That probably doesn't include children, is what I'm thinking. So if I change this into a texture rect, and I run that, is it just gonna work if I do that? He's not doing anything. If I made this the shield texture. Oh. Would we see the perspective now? Yeah, now it's working. Okay. Maybe that's good enough? No, it's not good enough. Dang it. Yeah, so this shader only applies to the node itself, like children aren't accounted for, which is why I made a sub viewport in the first place. So that it would affect every child node. And everything would be shifted together. That is why I did what I did.
You had
Turns out I do have reasons, yeah. But that does mean, unless I can fix the issue, which I might be able to, it means that we would need the art cut off.
can do that.
Which is pretty annoying. Damn. You're doing that? Okay. What we were trying to do in the first place is now add the frame break optional art. So I would create.
My question is,
Mm-hmm.
why could you not just use that one art that you have layered at the top? Rendered
Because
on
then
top
it
of the
breaks
frame.
everywhere. The cool part of the break is that this is hidden and this breaks off. I think.
Right.
Maybe you didn't mean it that way. But I think that's what it looks cool, is that a part of it won't break the frame, right? If I put it in front, it looks like that, right? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
That's fine, but what creates the break illusion is if most of it is contained by the card, and then there's an element that pops out, so it looks like it's coming out of the card. If we do everything in front of the frame, it just looks like the art is rendered in front of the frame. It doesn't have that same impact.
Okay, I have added prop.
Thank you. Do 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 do. What's going on here?
The feathering.
I think the feathering is feathering to black, not to transparent. Or no, it is to transparent, but somehow there's black in there as well?
It's just a mask. There's no color in the mask.
Back them yourself, you don't see this weird line. Could it be an export thing again?
I'm saving everything from a...
Like if I do this, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna add a...
I think it would look better without the fade. I know you're saying about the line, but I think
Yeah, maybe it doesn't need a line.
the fade causes more.
Yeah, maybe. Dude, can you... Up. Color rect. Gonna add this here. No, that looks fine, doesn't it? Oh, it's the same issue.
Oh,
Wait,
that you
wait.
were having earlier with
It's-
the... Like where there's transparency, it shows black.
I think so.
But like, why only on that part and not like around it? Hello, Harukanen. Sorry, it's because I'm pretty sick.
How's it going, Harukanen? Is the issue kind of like we were talking about before with the zombies, that it's either transparent or it's not?
Yeah, maybe.
There's no in between. Like, does this look right? The color? It's like darker than it should be, right?
Yeah.
Same issue there. In fact, there's even a black outline.
Or I had the glow, because it glowed slightly, I guess. Well, not glowed, but like the brush was a soft brush.
Yeah. Okay, we got some rendering issues. Well, damn. I may need to rethink this.
Okay. Final option. I just give you... You render it at the top, but I just give you it cropped on the side.
Say that one more time.
I just crop the bit that you want cropped. And then the out. Render it on.
But it doesn't fix our color issue, does it? Like, that's broken right
true.
there.
That's true.
Sounds rough. Selene has had a very interesting couple of days.
Yeah, it's not been fun.
She's coming out of it, but it was pretty tough. I've broken. Okay. Let me try something else. So instead of doing this, I'm going to change type to a canvas group. And I'm going to move this here. What? What? Oh, my shader is breaking it? Damn. What's happening here? Shader doesn't work on a canvas group. Merges several 2D nodes into a single draw operation. Are drawn as a single object. It allows overlapping translucent 2D nodes without causing the overlapping sections to be more opaque than intended. The canvas group uses a custom shader to read from the back buffer to draw its children. Assigning a material will override the built-in shader. To duplicate the behavior of the built-in shader in a custom shader, use the following. Okay. Unshaded. We need this stuff. And then our fragment needs more stuff. Can I just do that? And then do the rest after the fact? I don't think it likes me. Oh. Oh. That doesn't help me, does it? I'm taking texture here, which is probably what's wrong. I'm grabbing the screen texture where I would need to use something else. Damn. Getting way more involved than I expected. Okay. I need to have a think about that. Unexpected turn of events. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna grab the cropped version. Which would go here. Oh, but the frame break also has that bit. Right. As in your frame break did want to break the shield.
That's how I thought we wanted it.
Right.
But yeah.
Could we take out that little bit?
Shall I do it unfeathered as well? That makes a difference.
Yes. Yeah. No, yeah. I'll need to figure out some stuff, but yeah, let's do that. So then I do frame break viewport here, and then on parallax we're going to copy this but apply it to this. Now all the rotations match perfectly. Cool. Godot sub viewport. Hey Granger, how's it going? Thank you for the biddies.
Thank you so much.
How's it going?
Better this week than last week. It was a rough one. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've also
That's
had
good. That's good.
a week, but I guess in a different sense.
Okay, this is exactly the issue. Adding a material with pre-multiplied.
Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Oh wow.
That's it's always terrifying.
Yeah, I saw you were talking about Xander on Goob Stream, but I didn't realize it was that bad. That sucks. Yeah. Is he doing better now? Okay, so there's still comments on here from 2 weeks ago.
Saying that they have the issue.
So it's very much still a thing, yeah. Yep. It does some wacky stuffs. Yeah, it seems to be this exact thing. Um. Congestive heart failure. Oh no. Medicated to keep him going. Just glad I have more time with him, however long that is. He's been a bit less active. So yesterday he's gotten more active like his old self. Man.
It's so hard.
Damn pets.
Yeah. It's like when you get a pet, you are signing yourself up for inevitable heartbreak and despair and sorrow.
I know.
But and like you know it. You know it's you know you're gonna be heartbroken one day, but
it's worth it.
We
It
love
hurts,
them.
but it's worth it, yeah.
love these little fluff balls.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, cuckoo? Yes, my cuckoo.
Okay, well, I have this piece of code that I could try. Anything like completely breaking with it. Viewport container, card shader. There's no way I'm gonna be able to figure this out. So I have this code. This code says sample the texture, unpre-multiplied RGB, and then we modify the RGB. Okay. Why does this have +5? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
He's working on the card. We're trying to have like 2 segments of it, but there's some like rendering issues.
Yeah, I'm having some issues. I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see that line. Is not supposed to be a line there, but the way that I'm rendering these things are, according to this issue, multiplying, pre-multiplying. I don't know. I don't know what this means, if I'm honest. But I'm seeing if I can fix it. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute.
Gonna fix it.
Was I misunderstanding what was going wrong here? Because I had this, and then I was saying this goes in here, and it breaks like that.
I just realized I put no halftones in that.
Is that... Oh, yeah. Is that actually true, though? Wait, what?
That's going to be a problem.
How do I just return the thing? Comment this out. Comment this out. Comment this out. I've lost it. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm gonna need way bigger halftones. I'm gonna probably buy a brush.
Dickly, hello. What if I just take this out? Oh, it's still broken. Okay, it's not that. Never mind. Dang it. Combining the color, so to say. Yeah, it's doing something with the color that it's not supposed to. Shader stuffs. Yeah, I think, yeah, the issue is not shader stuffs. I'm trying to fix it with shader stuffs. but I suck at shader stuffs. So
It's going well.
okay, let me see if I can apply this thing, see if it makes a difference. We're going to get the texture. I don't know why. We'd want this, but then we do this to get the unpre-multiplied, and then we do RGB equals the unpre-multiplied RGB. Oh my god, it's beautiful.
You're multiplying colors.
What the heck? What the heck?
Opa.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just not very active today.
I don't think it worked.
Also, thank you.
Oh.
Welcome, welcome.
I don't know what's happening. How's it going, Franks? Thought it was only Bernard today. Well, yeah, the problem is that there's a fix, kind of. But because I already have a shader that I'm working with, I don't know how to plug the shader fix and the fake 3D shader that I'm using. Yeah. Probably going to be a lot more discussions with ChatGPT to understand what am I even trying to do. Oh. Yeah, so you see, this is the problem that I was trying to avoid. Obviously, I failed to avoid, but it does that. Which again might still be the bug, the same exact bug. So how has the play test gone so far? Sorry, I haven't been able to get around to it. No worries at all. I think... Oh, ads are starting. Let me know if you're getting ads, particularly, or if you're not getting ads. Probably be more likely. But ads are starting soon. Can still hear? Okay. Well, it still says they're starting. So let me give you a couple seconds. Okay. On the run upgrade, we have art. We can actually drop this. We don't need that anymore. We're going to do art break, like frame break, and we're gonna leave it null. Most cards probably won't have a frame break. We'll just leave it null. Okay, now ads are in progress. Are you still with us? I think we lost him. Go shield. What did I call it? Shield something. Player shield. We're gonna give it this art and this frame break. Wait, no, that's wrong. Did I not? Oh. It's being weird. Are you back with us, Tickly? Sorry, I don't know if you were in ads. I didn't want to just ramble on. Yeah, playtest I think has been mostly positive. We got a couple people recorded their session for us as well, which was really useful. The game is flowing a lot better. It's running better. So generally, we've made good progress. The main criticism is the difficulty. We have people that think it's maybe too easy. We have people that think it's way too hard, and they lose at like 3 minutes, and they can't get past that. So it seems that difficulty is a big thing. And I've been doing a bunch of changes here and there to try and smooth that out. My current plan is to make the game easier on the first 5 minutes, but then have it ramp up more significantly as you get to 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It should ramp up significantly. So I'm trying to work on that curve. And then, of course, we have the lab, which was a big thing that we wanted to get thoughts on for this playtest. And honestly, I think the main takeaway is that it needs a lot of work. The lab system is cool. I think people, when they get presented it, they like it. But then it misses the mark on player expectations, and I don't think it delivers as much satisfaction as we'd want. So there's a lot of work to be done on the lab. Quite often players don't understand that they need to make the generator before they can do anything else. They unlock a new upgrade, which goes into the upgrade pool, like the roguelike upgrades that are random in the run, but they think they're just getting like a permanent upgrade, like they're getting something, and then as soon as they go into the run, they're gonna have it. So we need to somehow make that way clearer. Yeah, anyway. That I'm rambling, but there's a lot that needs to change on this part of the game, which I think we knew that, but it's good to have that validation from playtesting. Cat sat on the keyboard. Hello, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a great day, and if you're not, please reconsider. And it didn't break on my system. Yes, big upgrade on Granger's front. The game actually renders, which is pretty cool. My only lab expectation is being able to spam flip the whiteboard. Well, then this game is for you. You like quality feedback, which is good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Since we started the playtest, I probably have already done like a million changes to the game. Some of them more fundamental, but a lot of like quality of life stuff as well. Some bug fixing. So generally, lots of good stuff out of the playtest, for sure. Okay, setup upgrade, art texture. I need to say if upgrade art break, then probably never got that. Texture equals that, and frame break or show, else frame break viewport hide. Okay. Don't want to get around to it, but being honest, I do know from the first test, roguelike isn't going to be my jam, but kind of still want to, if nothing else, because I've been following. Yeah, that's fair. All right, all this is going to be broken now, because all of these are the wrong size.
What is the wrong?
All of the
art
that we have, we're going to need to update. Because I can only size it to 1, right?
Where were they from?
Oh, whoops. Or are they fine before? What do you mean? They were all the same size before. Now we change the size. Right? Yeah, Tickly, don't feel like you need to try it. Obviously, we'll appreciate any and all feedback, even if it's not your kind of game. I think that can be valuable. But you know, we have gotten a mountain of feedback, so it's all good. A boogers. Holy spray. Your game is going great, Tabugas. Tons of progress. It's actually kind of insane. I feel like you guys aren't getting any sleep.
I love lurking. I love putting you guys on my second monitor while I play World of Warcraft. It's like, I don't know, it's like something about how chill and like nice it is.
Oh, there it is.
Love the little plants.
Oh, it's not bobbing. Okay.
Oh,
I need to fix the bob.
I feel like I need to add some halftone. But I'm gonna have to probably make a custom Procreate brush or something, because my halftone brush is now too low res for the high res that I'm Good
The
soup.
brush itself has a resolution. Damn.
Like microscopic when I try to draw it. Like I was trying to do it now and I was like,
how are you gonna fix that?
and then have to either buy a new brush or make a brush.
Right. You're a tiny bit tired, yes. Well, I guess you can sleep after GodotCon. You guys are probably gonna hibernate after GodotCon.
Whoa.
If we ignore the technical issues that are happening here, that looks pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It breaks the frame. It looks cool. It looks very legendary,
Right?
which is really cool. Like, just imagine every time you get 3 upgrades, they have, like, cool art on them. It's gonna be sick. Hopefully we don't fall asleep on GodotCon. Yeah. And it's fine. People are gonna be entertained with your game. What else are you gonna have to do, right? For anyone that has no idea what the heck we're talking about, give Bugus a follow. They are making a game in Godot as well. And it's moving real fast, so it's really entertaining to pop into their stream, because every time there's some new fun stuff to look at. I recommend it. Okay, cool. So today didn't go as planned, because I thought I was just gonna boom boom, put some textures in, nice. But I'm coming out of it with a lot of technical details to figure out. Great stuff. It's fine. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. It's fine. I might need to just somehow entirely drop my sub viewport usage, which is probably a good idea anyway, because this is crazy. I am rendering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sub viewports at the moment to make this card. That is ridiculous. So maybe this is a good thing. Silver lining. Glass half full. Make it all again. Great. This is fine. Give us all the follows. We have waffles and blobs. Yup. Okay, well. It is what it is. One day at a time. What are you up to? Oh my god, I forget my stream deck works again. Now I'm just used to using my mouse on OBS.
I think I destroyed my placeholder.
What?
It's probably in my computer, but yeah, I destroyed it here.
Oh no. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, it's cropped.
Damn. Time for a new placeholder art?
No.
No?
Yeah, I checked all of those and he's not. Oh, maybe here.
Rip. Are you just scouring all your layers to see if it's just in there?
Yeah. 'Cause I did that like last year, so I don't remember.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's nuked on.
Damn.
That's funny.
And you were saying that all of those you're gonna have to redraw?
I don't think so.
You're
Maybe
good.
not.
You said that they were too small. Or you're good.
Well, I'm trying. I put them in the.
I mean, right on our screen it says in big red letters, redraw in bigger canvas, but
Now with eyes. The issue is I can't just bring in stuff from file to the other here because again messes with the size.
that's because they're different resolutions. But your card canvas is quite big, right? So it should fit. Do you bring it in or no? Like if you grab the flask?
It just entirely changes. It is impossible.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's horrendous.
We need to maybe not use Procreate for the next game. If it gives you so many issues like that.
It's only because wasn't final and we were just. Yes, it's not ideal, but the alternative is what? Photoshop. I don't feel comfortable drawing in Photoshop.
Right. Yeah. Tough. All right. Well, I say we keep it short and sweet today. We did some stuff.
Yeah.
I have this technical stuff to figure out. Which, yeah, I'm going to focus on today and tomorrow morning to just get it out the way so we're just done with the cards. And because I feel like we're so close to nailing the technical details of the card, and then we just don't have to worry about it anymore for a long time. That would feel really good. And then each time you're inspired to draw some upgrades, you can do it, and it's all good. We can just chuck it in the game whenever. So I'm really looking forward to getting this done and ready for all your cool art. Oh yeah. Yeah. Nerds, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Hopefully by next stream, which is on Friday, Selene will be feeling all better. You have to. My God.
I mean, I
You've
have
had
to. I have
this
to go to the
for a
office on
while.
Thursday. So.
Yeah. Are you gonna go even if you're still coughing? You're gonna spread it around?
They're giving me no choice.
I guess it's on them. They know you're sick. Well, it is what it is. Where are we sending the nerds today? Why don't we go to Digital Iliad, maybe? They're working on some pixel art. Yeah. Yeah. Have a great rest of your evening, nerds. Get to feeling better very soon, Selene, says Granger.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Boogie says, thanks for the stream, even though we arrived at the last minute. Have a great time zones, nerds, and stay healthy out there.
See you next time.
That's a good point. I'm fine now. I'm hoping somehow I'm immune to whatever plague Selene has. But having witnessed it this past week, I'm not looking forward to going through it. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna get it. I definitely didn't jinx it right this moment. It's fine. Digital Iliad. All right. We're good to go. Thank you again, nerds, for hanging out. You guys are the best.
Thank you.
And we'll see you on the... I'm trying to remember how the stream deck works. We will see you on Friday.
Bye.
Bye.
Is 40 by 15. This 40 by 15 cleanly goes into 120 by 45. Two nerdy nerds rating with a party of 26. Hide the code. I guess the art. We're working on art today. How's it going, nerds? How's the stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Too many nerds we've got in here now.